just happened. Jace just got around a big shoal that's coming past. It came from Mzumbi. We waited about an hour for that shoal to arrive. So that's the second net out. And I think he's got a big piece of that. And it really looks like there's some good activity with it. I'll be able to confirm just now. It looks like there's quite a bit of sharks with him. Some sharks jumping out in the back. Yeah, the boys are already busy.
Yeah, they're pulling the boy.
They're pulling.
They're pulling the rope, the boys. Yes, yeah.
The big boys, strong boys.
Yeah, strong boys. And strong balls too.
So yeah, guys, it looks like, oh, look at the swimmers hitting the sharks away there. You'll see the splashes. That's how the divers that dived with the net is actually hitting on the water. Here's another net coming in, guys. Sure. I don't know if they netted. No, I don't think they put a net. No, they didn't drop a net. But that's a big shoal. And if you watch carefully in the back, you'll see those big splashes on the water. That's the divers and swimmers hitting the sharks away that's close to the net. I don't want them to bite a hole in the net because all the sards will slip out there. It's quite a big shoal in the back now. You can see that dark patch. And yeah, with all this netting happening, yeah, I think we can expect some action a bit later. Looking good. Now, just timed that, he actually netted behind the rocks there. But because of the south-north current that's pushing currently, he used it to the advantage. They brought it out at an angle. So slowly that net's now moved in front of the bay. Yeah. Okay, from around the rocks. So understanding your currents and the way the water is working plays a big role in netting the sardines. It's already guys on the front there. I think they'll drop some baits or have a cast. I don't know if it's game fish anglers or shark anglers. Oi, they're just hitting in the back there, guys. Look at that. Oh, the sardine run can still be quite a while. I see there's quite a few pockets in Transkei. So all weather dependent, guys. If the weather plays along, we can have sards for the next month, maybe even 6 weeks, or it can finish next week in 2 weeks time if the weather doesn't play along. And that's unfortunately how it works. Yo, they're just hitting there. That is sharp, guys. That's the divers fighting off the sharks. Try and show you guys. Timmy's behind the swell now. See the splashes? That's the diver fighting off the sharks from the net. Hey, that's nerves of steel those guys have got doing that job. So they're waving. So it's not just getting the net around the sards and fighting off sharks and taking currents in consideration and everything. It's also making sure that net doesn't open so that all the fish can get into the bag. So both sides need to be kind of synchronized in pulling according to the current. One side sometimes has to be pulled harder than the other side for that net to come together and close up. So they're closing the net up now. You see they've put the ropes kind of next to each other and they're pulling everything together. So it's closed up nicely, the fish are in the bag. And now they must move it at a pace because those fish will swim out of the bag again. The diver or swimmer that's there, he chases the fish into the bag by hitting on the surface as well as chasing sharks away on the surface. Good bag?
Yeah, has it, yeah. The fish was hugging the rock all the way from around the corner from Splash Rock to hibberdene. And as it came closer, Hibberdene went further out to sea. And as you know, Hibberdene is a very small bay. You can't get 2-3 nets in at one time. So the first guy to get in the net will get the fish. Because once the ropes come across, it's very difficult for another netter. So yeah, I jumped the gun and I took the
I
chance.
saw that.
I took the chance. And sometimes the chance pays off. And yeah, I think it paid off now. My driver is busy tying the bag, so that's a good sign.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what's in there. It's coming into Hibberdene Bay now, the bag. Closer and closer. And we'll see if there's some sharks. Check Check that drone hanging here in the way. There's going up. Okay. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. It's not the second net at Hibberdene. The fish are moving past here at quite a pace, and quite a few shoals that came past here. So we'll give you an update. We wait for that tide to push in, and that's when the fish will come. You see these banks here. It's a nice trough in the back and the bank in the back. That trough can produce fish if some of the swords wash into it, but the pushing tide here will be awesome. Because it's still, with a push, it sucks out on the side there by the rocks, so all the swords that's in here will chum out that way, which can turn this place into a bit of a feeding frenzy, we hope, later. And yeah, lovely day. The wind's not too strong. A really beautiful morning. Morning, Evan from New Zealand. You guys are watching. Thanks for all the guys internationally supporting and watching. It's so lekker. New Zealand, Australia. We saw one from Italy, America. There's a couple of guys that's comment. Thanks for watching. This is Hibberdene Beach where the action is. Second net. Jace just dropped a net. Like he explained, small bay. You have to take a chance to be the first boat to net when they come around. So as they came around the corner there, they were busy moving out, and he quickly put a net there. And we'll soon be able to see what's in that net. Oh, we've got a watcher from Durban, Mr. Fisher. I can just see you behind your desk. We must go bass fishing soon. As soon as these little fish calms down, we'll go look for some big bass. Almost spawning season in bass. When you get those big lunkers.
But you see, when you told him to jump,
this looks like it's lining up nicely. Pull in, Andre. I will. Where were you hiding? I heard you hiding from people.
I'm not hiding from anyone. I'm not. If anyone's got a beef with me, they must come and tell me.
Yeah,
they've got a beef with me, so I don't know.
No problem. No, I was pulling your leg there. No, I wasn't got a problem with you. Yeah. That looks nice. We'll see now when I'll keep you guys on just to see how much is in the net. We see, guys, this nice bank here. So everything will be in this little trough, washing out little bits by little bits as the tide's pushing, and that can chum a bay nicely for the pushing tide. We're hoping that. Oh, there's a shoal right in front of the rocks there, by the looks of it. Is it a rock there? Reef. Looks like something. You never know how much is in the net until it arrives, because there's that whole period until they close the bag where a lot of fish can escape, and also the piece you cut off the shoal. When the boat turns around there, they scatter. So you never know how much is in the net until it's on the beach. And now the wave's pushing. Now it's washing over the bank, so they need to pull it much faster, otherwise all of it will spill. You can see a lot of it, because of the waves, is washed to the front of the net here, which is not where you want them. The cast net's been thrown behind the net there. A fair amount, guys, fair amount in the net. You see the swords are lying all the way from the top here already, because the waves have pushed them over this bank. The wave pushes them to the front of the net. Morning, Tony.
Morning. Are you?
Good, how are you? Hey guys, there you have it. Net's pulled at hibberdene. No sharks in yet, so I can't give you news on that. No game fish I can see. The big shoal that passed here early morning was full of game fish. That's probably already close to Mtolumi at the pace they moved, probably past Mtolumi. So yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh, thanks. Morning. So yeah, maybe if you want to intercept those bigger shoals and they're coming close enough, Ifafa and then Sazela, those areas, good place to wait. There's a couple of bigger shoals moving up there as well that you can maybe spin off the point and see if you can get fish. Have a good further day, guys, but we'll send you updates like I normally do. If there's any fish or anything else happening, we'll send you some updates. Just make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and you'll receive these updates. You'll be notified every time we go live or upload a video. Thanks for watching, and yes, remember the Kingfisher sale, 25% off everything, the biggest sale they've ever had, their 25-year birthday. So if you're in Durban or close to one of their stores, you can take advantage of that price or discount.